Hello. Well, back in the house. I'm sitting in a row of seats. Can't see the whole row, but this is number 12. I'm in number 13. We have 10 through 13. It's a row of seats that were taken out of the auditorium at East High in Wichita, Kansas. And it's the oldest school, and this was around for a long time. They built a new auditorium, and so you could get these. And there's a picture of the school right there. That's where my wife teaches. And I was just thinking about all the kids that have sat in these seats, all the things that were said in that auditorium, and I got to thinking about the teachers and how many kids. Have you heard this? I'm never going to use that in my life. Why are you telling me these things? Why do I have to learn these things? Not only the kids that sat in these bleachers, but we've probably, if we're out of school, while we were in school, we kind of had those thoughts. How am I ever? I'm not going to use this stuff. This is very important that we do not come to Jesus' words in that same way. I'm never going to use this. What is he telling me? Or he's so far beyond me, I can't even grab hold of what he is possibly saying. We have to be very careful. Jesus is giving us instructions that work, that he wants us to use. And it's important to grab hold of the reality that this is how Jesus eliminated his worries. He didn't have some super infused by God, this faith that just, and then, no. The writer of the letter we call Hebrews tells us that he was tempted in every way. Jesus was tempted to worry. How did he not worry? He put his trust in God. By building a relationship with God through all of the religious activities that he had of the day. He moved into a closer relationship with God, and he began to grab hold of the values that God had, and he said those are the best values, and so he stored up the treasures in those values, and he began to let go of the values that humanity began to show without God. And he said, okay, he begins to see this. And as he is enlightened, he then says, I'm going to be loyal to God and God only. He had to go through this same process as he's asking us to go through. And when we can grab hold of that and truly trust that God's got our back, we begin to eliminate worry. Jesus used the very words that he's telling us to use. Don't think it's something that you'll never use in life. It is the very things that we need to use in life that Jesus has given us. So grab hold of it. Go back to Matthew chapter 6 often, especially when times are extremely uncertain and there's even seems to be a greater reality of worry and concern and anxiety that pulls us away and kind of shrinks us in our life. No, let's grab hold of these things that Jesus is teaching so that we can eliminate more worry. We'll keep talking about it. For now, hang out. Matthew chapter 6. Keep thinking about Jesus using these very things and see how you can use them as well.